Hello and welcome to another edition of the Lotus Lowdown. I'm your host Tom, and today we got Member Spotlight, Staff Spotlight, Clubhouse International News, and more. You won't want to miss it. Welcome to this week's Standard with You. I will be reviewing Standard number 8. All Clubhouse meetings are open to both members and staff. There are no formal member-only meetings or formal staff-only meetings where program decisions and member issues are discussed. Meaning there are no member or staff-specific meetings and everyone is equal at the Clubhouse. That is all for this Standard Review. Hello and welcome to this week's unit updates. Admin is making protein balls. Shut the snack bar to buy some. On Tuesday, September 24th at 2 p.m., Amy will be here for financial literacy class. In the wellness unit, they're making some spicy and extra spicy shoki to buy at the snack bar. And PDU is putting together mock interviews if you would like to help out to go to PDU. That is all for this week's unit updates. Welcome to this week's Clubhouse International News. Partnership with Ahmed and the Eureka Foundation leads to Clubhouse development in France and beyond. Recently, Clubhouse International Anna Scott Woodnet had the pleasure of sitting down with leaders at Ahmed and the Eureka Foundation to discover how they came to be a vital partner of Clubhouse Lyon France, and an advocate and supporter of 5 other Clubhouse International clubhouses. Vincent Guillemot, founding partner, Ahmed, and president, Eureka Foundation, were introduced in 2009 to Clubhouse France by his colleague Philippe Charrier. Vincent was immediately drawn to the concept of Clubhouse, but when he visited Clubhouse Paris and met with the members, he understood the life-saving potential of the Clubhouse model, and he then began to help with the development of Clubhouse Lyon. That is all for Clubhouse International News. Welcome to this week's current events. Through the Lens. Artwork in Through the Lens includes pieces from the library collection as well as borrowed works from the Beach Museum of Art and independent photographic artists. House Band TNT. House Band TNT will walk us monthly. Come showing at Through and Streets to fill by the venue. Indie races for childhood cancer showing full. According to the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation, only 4% of the $1 billion annually spent on cancer research and treatments are directed toward treating childhood cancer. That is all for this week current events. Hello and welcome to the Staff Spotlight. I'm here today with Brian, the head honcho, the boss, the big boss.
Hi, Tom.
Hello, Brian. I'm going to ask you some questions. You ready?
No. Where's the makeup person and all that?
We have a very small budget, okay?
I'll have to get you more money.
That'd be nice, yeah. I said I need $5,000 right now. What do you got?
75 cents?
Okay.
Can I write you a check?
Sure, all right. I'll take checks. Okay, question number 1. How did you get the show?
That's an interesting question. I was actually in Norton, Kansas at the time, working as a clinical program director, when one of your former directors, Stephen Robinson, called me and asked me to reconsider this position. And they had asked me to do it the year before, but I really couldn't because I was committed to the job in Norton. But at the time he asked, this time is actually kind of time I was wanting to come home. You know, I was wanting to come back to Lawrence. That's where I live. And so I said, well, okay, I will. And from there, I interviewed, and it was just one thing after another kind of fell into place. And somebody decided I was the best candidate.
How long have you been with Breakthrough?
It'll be 2 years in November.
Only 2 years?
Yeah.
Feels longer.
I know, it does, doesn't it? But we've got a lot done in 2 years. You know, you guys have got accredited. You got, man, Molly's been great. It's been a lot of really cool stuff has happened.
All right. Question number 3. What's an average day at the office like?
There's no such animal. Average day at the office. This is one of those jobs that there's not a lot of consistency in daily activities because there's so many different things that we do every day. And, I guess in my average day, a lot of time is looking for donors, looking for funding, a lot of time building relationships with, our elected officials and stuff, letting them, they need to know what we're doing and understand what we're doing. So signing checks. I get to do that. Which one of that's the most miserable part? I hate that. But
How involved are you at the clubhouse?
I don't. I'm very involved from a distance. I absolutely love the clubhouse. I love what International Clubhouse is all about. So I'm on the peripherals, what they call the peripherals. So finding funding and making sure that it's supported. Expanding clubhouse ideas. We want to start a clubhouse in Lawrence here soon.
Nice.
So that of course that means I've got to find a way to support Molly and getting that done. There's a lot of peripheral work that takes place, but I'm really involved. I don't want to come over and get in the middle of what is the daily operational stuff because I don't want to interfere with that. It's running too good as it is. So,
What is your favorite unit at Clubhouse?
you're in it.
Yes! I knew it!
I am a media junkie. I love videos. Videos tell a really cool story,
Yeah, I've only been doing this forever myself.
Matter of fact, when you showed up, I celebrated. When you and Alex were both two of the things I'd prayed about. I wanted you guys, I wanted somebody in here doing just what you guys have done. And because, I can sit and talk about things, but nothing tells a better story than what happens behind the camera. And when people actually see the outcomes of what happens over here, that's different. That's awesome. And I can show them a video off my phone and they go, oh, really? Wow. That's right. Or point them to now YouTube.
Yep.
You guys have a YouTube channel. I didn't even know that. You guys are doing stuff, man. You guys are the shakers and the movers. I love media.
Okay, here was a question who had caught many a staff off guard. What is your favorite standard?
Oh. It didn't catch me off guard. What's interesting about the question is I don't know that any one standard works without the others. So it's hard for me to put my finger on one because they all kind of they work together, and collectively they produce the outcome that we get. So I'm kind of a fan of all of them.
What is your favorite thing to do at the office?
Right now it's this. This is the first time I've done this, so this is fun. This is enjoyable. I guess up until today, I would have to say I really enjoy staff meetings. I love sitting down on Wednesday mornings with my staff and hearing, not just their challenges, but their accomplishments, and, talking more about how we accomplish the vision that is what the Breakthrough House is about and what Lotus House is about, is, this vision that we have and making sure that we're following the mission of our company and listening to how my staff all collectively do that it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I got a great staff.
How many suits do you own?
I used to have like 5, and I've had 5 for 5 of the same suits for 10 years. I don't buy clothes. But recently my son lost some weight. And so I bought 4 of his suits. So now I guess I got 9. I got 9 suits. 4 of them are kind of new. But he's taller than I am, so the pants are a little long.
Yeah, I see.
But
yes.
as long as I don't point it out to people, they can't see. Nobody looks at my feet.
Thankfully, nobody looks at my feet either.
See?
Okay, how proud were you doing the open house?
When we just had this last open house?
Yeah.
I was beaming. It was something that was probably the highlight of seeing what we can accomplish by all working together, and man, it was a heck of a thing. That was a heck of a thing. I watched that tape a few times. I had some guys, friends of mine, coming from Southwest Kansas actually to come and participate in it. So really cool. I loved it. How about you?
I loved it too. Yeah,
I know. It was fun.
Okay, last question. What's your hope for the Clubhouse's future?
Since I got involved in not just the Clubhouse, but since I started my career as a clinician, and at the end of the day, and because of my background, because of where I came from, I came from a place where I had pretty severe mental health issues. I had PTSD and bipolar disorder, and I had a substance use disorder, and at one point my life was really dysfunctional. Really dysfunctional. And so for me to be able to go from dysfunctional to know how effective healing is, I became very passionate about seeing other men and women get the same opportunity for healing that I got. And so they can get the same out of it. And so just my passion is to see more people get as much help as they can, and so making sure that we are keeping that opportunity alive for anybody who wants it. So my passion for the Clubhouse, see it grow. Not just this one, but let's see how far our reach goes. What will God allow us to do? Whatever He asks, we're okay with.
All right, that's all the questions I have. Brian, thank you for joining us today, and we'll be right back. This is What's Cooking, and Tricia, tell what's cooking for next week.
Next week we have beef stroganoff, mac and cheese, and cookies on Monday. On Tuesday we have baked spaghetti casserole with Italian sausage and garlic bread with pie. On Wednesday we have meatloaf with deer meat, mashed potatoes, and a salad. And on Thursday we're going to have tuna sandwiches, chips, and pineapple. And on Friday we have our luscious leftovers.
All right, thank you, Tricia. That's all for What's Cooking. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome to this week's Member Spotlight. I'm here today with Randy, and Randy, we're going to ask you some questions.
Sweet.
Question number 1, how did you become a member?
1997, I was having some problems at home with my mom and my dad. Just wasn't working out, so I moved up to Topeka. Couldn't find a place to take me. Breakthrough House stepped up. They had some group homes. So I moved into the Clay House. Back in the day when you moved in to the Clay House or any of their other group homes, that automatically qualified you for membership into the Clubhouse. So that's how that happened, and ended up finishing high school up here on my own and getting a job, and that's how that turned out.
Yeah, well, you already answered this next question. How long have you been a member?
I've been a member for 27 years.
Woo.
Since 1997, since I was 17.
Question number 3, what is your favorite unit?
It's going to be the admin unit. I like to go into the admin unit, and I like to help with lunch tickets. I like to answer phones. I like to call people to make sure they're still alive. I like to do the tickets counts from the day before, and I like to do the van ride sheets. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
What's an average day in admin life for you?
It's pretty chill. I mean, I just go up there and I do everything I pretty much just described. I greet people, I answer phones, and it's kind of like being in an office, like if I was kind of in HR or receptionist somewhere.
Have you ever worked the other units?
Now and again I do wellness if I get a hair up my butt and I want to go cook some food.
What's your favorite thing to do in admin?
It used to be pick up chicks, but they got on my ass for that, so now it's just answering phones and probably doing lunch tickets. That's the most enjoyable thing at this point.
Who's your favorite Nintendo character?
Favorite video game series? There's 3. Legend of Zelda. I like Link. I like the Gerudos too. And I'm a big Xenoblade Chronicles fan. Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is up there. And if I had to pick a third one, I would probably go with Blythe from Fire Emblem.
Ooh, okay. What's your favorite thing to do at Clubhouse?
My favorite thing to do at the Clubhouse is cause chaos. No. It's probably eating lunch. I like to sit with everybody. I like to how the tables are set up because each table has like one day it might be your favorite drink, it might be your favorite food. The next day it might be your favorite video game, movie, and so on. So like you get to sit around different members and get to know them, even like people that you don't necessarily like.
What's your favorite standard?
Standard. I really don't have any of those, Tom. Let's keep going.
Me neither. Hi, Molly. What are your hopes for the Clubhouse's future?
I hope that we get more housing for people. The standard thing was a joke, by the way. I can't think of one off the top of my head. My hopes for the future are to get more employment in TE sites, transitional employment sites for our members. I would like to see more group homes built, more apartments built, and I would like to see the Clubhouse community-driven, community-focused, and I would like to bring people that are on the outside into our world so that we can just get bigger and bigger and grow further out.
All right, that's all the questions I have. Randy, thank you for showing us, and we'll be right back. And that is all for this week, Lotus Lowdown. Thank you for showing us, and we'll see you next time. Hello, and welcome to this week's member.
He's cut off. Half of him is missing.
I guess you better readjust that bad boy.
Try it again. Laura's being sassy.
Try different overthinking.
Hello, and welcome to this week's Member Spotlight. Today we're here with Randy, and Randy, we're going to ask you some questions. Okay, question number 1. How did you become a member?
1997, I was 17 years old. Had some things going on at home, so I came up to Topeka. I moved into the Clay House. It was one of the group homes opened by Breakthrough House back in the day. And when you became... One more time.
We're gonna play.
Welcome to this week's current events. Through the Lens, explore the technological and artistic interfaces in capturing images in the Through the Lens exhibit in the LIC Sabadina Gallery, September 6th through December 1st. The exhibit showcases a range of historical photographic methods from the earliest days of photography. Welcome to this week's current events. Through the Lens, explore the technological and artistic interfaces in capturing images in the Through the Lens exhibit. Through September 6th, December... I messed up. Welcome to this week's current events. Explore the technological... I can't say... Welcome to this week's current events. Through the Lens, explore the technological and artistic interfaces in capturing images in the Through the Lens exhibit, September 6th through December 1st. The exhibit showcases a range of historical photographic methods from the earliest days of photography. Welcome to Welcome to this week's current events. Through the Lens, explore the technological and artistic interfaces in capturing images in the Through the Lens exhibit, September 6th through December 1st. Artwork and Through the Lens include pieces from the library collection as well as borrowed works from the Beach Museum of Art and independent photographic artists such as Mary Dorsey Wallace and National Shade graphic photographer Shane Wisserson. House Band TNT. House Band TNT will walk us monthly. Come join us. Food and sheets available at the venue. Edit that out. Indie Oasis for Childhood Cancer, shorty full. According to the National... I hesitated.